Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to be starting off with Blaze's POV. And see some early picks. We have Wario Stadium. Not too much of a surprise. Definitely, if you're going to be the starter of the lobby, you definitely want the front-running track. You also see some Hi Sunday, Amsterdam, Grumble, Waluigi Stadium, and Shroom Ridge. So definitely going to see a lot of the new DLC tracks today. Definitely going to see Gorge. Definitely going to see DK Summit. All right, first race of the day is going to be Grumble Volcano. Again, we're going to be starting off with Blaze's POV using the Luigi Ink Striker. I do believe Cynda uses the same setup. So here we go, race number 1. All right, starting things off in the front here is Blaze. Second place in MomoCon last month. One of the biggest Mario Kart lands to date. So solid front runner here. Gonna get good defense to start things off here. So we see two Luigi. So we see, I think we see Yuki as well as Cynda. So Yuki, very late sign up today. Starting off here pretty strong in position number 2. So, you know, so definitely building up a little bit of a lead here. Packed pretty tight so far, as Blaze just continues the front run here. Just gonna hold on to this defense. Got very, very good defense here. Again, we have 8 racers here, so not a full 12, so less likely that's gonna be a shock and play. So we see Cynda might have dropped back a little bit. I see 2 Yoshis up in position 2 and 3. So I suspect that's Yuki as well as probably Jacob. So I think that's DRW in the back with the Inkling. There is the shock, and it's critical. Knocks Blaze off of the track. Yuki takes the lead here. Yuki with defense bomb is going to trail the bomb. Blaze just holding on and now trailing the red. And Yuki's going to drop the bomb, but yeah. Blaze sees it coming, but it does knock him off track. So that red does connect with Yuki, but Yuki able to get going pretty quickly. So now we do see that mushroom going to be critical for this last lap 3 shortcut. The blue is coming out. Oh no! Gets caught by the trail and gets trailed by Yuki once again. Cynda coming through has the mushroom. She should take this win. Yuki coming through. Cynical gonna looks like take third, or did he fall off? We're not sure. A whole lot of chaos at the end of that race, but it's gonna be Jacob taking the W. Yuki second, Mitch third, Blaze fourth. So a very exciting first race and pretty solid showing from Yuki. Start things off, Yuki a very, very late sign up, so I actually did not seed him. But very solid showing in this first race. So we're going to see the pick of Waluigi Stadium come out from Blaze, and somebody's picking Baby Park. I do not know who. And Blaze, part of Team ZE, got second place out of over 130 entries in the MomoCon free-for-all, and also got second place in the 2v2 teamed up with Cynda. In that 2v2, Blaze and Cynda almost pulled off one of the most incredible comebacks you'll probably ever see in Mario Kart. Just came like a point short in the very final race. Ended up getting Blaze and Cynda got first and second, but just came 1 point short of beating the team that I believe was led by Vantox. So a lot of good talent here today as we were waiting on everyone to lock their tracks in. So we do see 2 Waluigi Stadium picks and a Wario Stadium pick from, that's probably, well, yeah, that is definitely Jacob. All right, looks like everyone's locked in. Race number 2 is going to be on TikTok clock. All right, we're going to be sticking with Blaze on this POV. Everyone taking the first turn tight. Most people on the Ink Striker. I did see a Teddy Buggy in there as well. Jacob leading the pack to start things off with Blaze a very close second place. Jacob trailing that green. Oh, maybe Blaze might have been expecting Jacob to possibly back that red, but Jacob chooses to hold on to it. So good spot here if you are Blaze, just outrunning whiff on that green snipe attempt from Jacob. So Blaze looking very solid here. P1 has the defense with the green and also has the blue dodge with that mushroom in the pocket. So Blaze just keeping things tight here. Again, definitely one of the better racers in Mario Kart Central. Still gonna hold on to the items and just run this. Do have a little bit of separation in the field. You see that that defense does get booed away. The 4 Luigis leading the way, followed by the 3 Yoshis and the 1 Inkling, who I believe is Texas 7 DRW. Got the double trick off the gear there. Still running this very, very well. Looks like DRW might be a little stuck. So blue is definitely in play. DRW might have it. Also, Shock might be in play as well, given how spread out the field is. There is the blue indeed, but Blaze does have the dodge for it. Only thing that could stop it now is a boo or possibly a Shock, but looks like he's going to get the blue dodge, and this should be a very easy win for Blaze. Blaze winning that one, going away. Oh, looks like that might have been... Oh, somebody was in a boo finishing off that race, so I think that might have been Jacob second and possibly Cynda third, but we'll see with the results. It's going to be Yuki actually taking second, Cynda followed by Jacob, so Yuki actually taking the lead for now. So no surprise there. Blaze sticking with Waluigi's Wario Stadium after winning that race. When we do see our first DK Summit pick, that is most likely Jacob picking that track. Again, you're definitely going to see DK Summit, and you're definitely going to see Mushroom Gorge. But for this race, you're going to see Dolphin Shoals. All right, this is going to be race 3 of 12. And again, this is run as 2 separate 12-race Mogies. The aggregate score from both Mogies will be the winner. All right, starting things off here. Dolphin Shoal is a very common track in competitive play. And using the time trial stat to start things off, but you see Cynda jumping out to the lead, but tighter line for Blaze, and Blaze is going to take the lead right back. Very, very tight with these top 4. And chooses the skip, and the skip actually makes the red shell miss. So good stuff there on the part of Blaze. All right, Blaze is going to go wide, get the double here. Get the coin, followed by the defense with the green. Chooses to get that defense out as quick as possible with the pack so tight. Jacob right behind. All right, tries to get the snipe with the banana. It actually forces Blaze off the intended line. Do see a little bit of separation as a couple players get hit behind in the back. A blue shell is out. Blaze just running, does not have the defense for the blue. He's probably going to back this green, does indeed, trying to knock out Jacob. Not going to be able to do it, so that Blue is going to connect. Here comes Jacob, who has a boomerang. Might see Jacob try to back this. Maybe over the glider cut. Nope, gonna choose to hold on to it. Red shell coming for Blaze. Has to deploy the red defense, so it's still Jacob and Blaze pretty solidly out in the lead, P1 and P2. See Blaze pulling out a mushroom. Couple players in bullet. Shock might be in play here. I can use this mushroom, does indeed. Goes for the double. Gets not an ideal setup here. Just gonna burn that super horn. Maybe gonna try and get a bomb snipe, potentially going into this into the cut. Nope, gonna choose to go it backwards. See if he can get some offensive items. Is going to use the glider, use the strat. Gonna try and see if he can get through here. No, it's not gonna be enough. As that red is going to get back. Jacob is going to take the win here. Blaze a pretty solid P2. Cynda third, Mitch fourth, Yuki fourth, Cynical fifth, Lag sixth, and DRW 7th. So Jacob will take the lead after that race. Or you do see a DK Summit pick. Jacob, after winning that race, obviously going with Wario Stadium. You see a couple Waluigi Stadium picks as well as an Amsterdam pick. And we are indeed going to get DK Summit. Again, a track that has become very popular in competitive play with the introduction, with the most recent DLC. That double cut, which you're definitely going to see from these players, and prove absolutely crucial. All right, here we go. Blaze taking a tight cut, tight turn here, is going to take the lead going into the cannon. Obviously, looking back in the back camera, trying to see if anyone's going to try and do a snipe here. It's going to go off this ramp here. Pretty much everyone is going to get the double through here, and it's going to be defense with this banana. So we're going to see what Blaze does here with this double cut. Is it going to be the safe version, or is it going to be the aggressive version? It's going to be the aggressive version, and he's going to nail it perfectly. Solid stuff there on the part of Blaze. Maybe not the most ideal strat there, and ends up getting backed for the mistake. Cynical's going to take the lead here, going into lap 2. Also see Mitch and Cynda up in the top 3. Oh, attempted snipe there. It does not work out for Cynda. And there's a shock, a very early shock. This is probably going to benefit. Oh my goodness, the bomb taking away the cut through the snow there. And now we're going to see all these players try and go through this double cut. We'll see if any items get dropped in the middle of it. And yeah, you see, I think Blaze predicted that some shenanigans were going to happen there. Chooses a safe way to go through that double cut, and ends up paying off. And now he's going to be in second place. Cynda in the lead, Cynical right behind. All right, double defense here for Blaze. In a pretty good spot here in second place. He might try and snipe. Oh, going to choose to back the green and throw the red forward towards Cynda. Cynda with the defense. Now, not the greatest items here. Cynda does have the defense. Oh, risky play here. Maybe expecting a shock. Going to go for the aggressive way through the cut. It is going to work for... Oh, no, but actually works too well. Misses the item boxes. So... Blaze is going to be vulnerable here going to this last segment, but it doesn't appear it's going to matter. So that's going to be Blaze taking second place, Cynda taking the win. I think that was Yuki right behind. No, I'm sorry. It was Jacob right behind. So Yuki taking fourth there. Blaze and Jacob tied for the lead here. Cynda very close third. So we have DK Summit out of the way for the time being, but it could pop up again in the second half of this tournament. So again, this is two 12-race Mogies, and track picks do reset during the intermission. Again, we're seeing a couple of Waluigi Stadium picks. We are seeing a Mario Circuit pick, and we are seeing a Gorge pick. Jacob loves Mushroom Gorge. Definitely one of Jacob's best tracks, and a track that he definitely likes to pick a lot in competitive play. Jacob, again, the captain of the D2 team Royal Flush, got 23rd at the Momocon FFA, 5th in the Momocon 2v2 with Gluba, and second place in the first Capital Clash, and first place in the second Capital Clash. So out of all these players, Jacob probably has the most in-person LAN experience, and Jacob has also gone out to Vegas and competed at Guard, where he got 8th in the FFA and 3rd in the 2v2. All right, here we go with Mario Circuit. Cynda going tight to start things off. Blaze opting for the coins, and Blaze opting to bag here. Interesting strategy to bag when there's not a full 12 racers in the lobby. But we are seeing, yeah, a little bit of bagging here from Blaze. Does get the power items. Gonna try for the double cut, but messes it up. Oh no! But does have a star. He's probably gonna look to chain this. Yep, and is indeed, that's what he's gonna do. Now pulls a blue. Honestly, he could potentially throw this blue from possibly 3rd place. In 4th place right now. Looks like he's going to try and bag a little bit more. It's going to be able to get a boo out of it. So he's going to take this cut here, and possibly he's going to fire out Cynical. It does indeed. Now it's going to take this cut once again. This time gets it right. Double cut does have defense with the triple bananas in. This bag does work out as Blaze is back up in 2nd place. Looks to take the time trial stat here. It's going to cut Jacob in on the inside. So suddenly, Blaze is back up in the lead with a lot of defense. So it looks like Blaze is going to run for the rest of this track. We do have DRW back in the pack a little bit. So once again, Blue and Shock could still be in play here. Looks like there's going to be a Nisk here. Maybe not the most ideal. Jacob coming close, and Cynda also coming through here. Pretty much all the Luigi's up here pretty tight. Blaze trying to run desperately. I like that strategy, trying to throw the banana in that cut, and it's going to work out as Blaze is going to take the W just barely. Cynda looked like he was trying to snipe him on the line, but ultimately, Cynda falls just short, so that's going to be Blaze taking a pretty solid lead here with Cynda and Jacob tied for P2. So we are starting to see Blaze pull away a little bit here, and based on the Momocon results we are seeing, it's not too terribly surprising. Again, Momocon results for players in this tournament. Blaze 2nd, Cynda 7th, Power, who's not here, unfortunately, 17th, Jacob 23rd, and I myself got 25th. So a very solid showing for the Virginia contingent down at Momocon. But we're going to get Excite Bike for the 6th race here. Interesting to see if some players are going to bag this. All right, we're gonna see Sinope. Blaze is gonna choose to run this one. Got a good guy with players up here right in the front. Blaze just choosing to take the very tight line here. Right, does have double defense with the 2 bananas. Gets the drift to try and build up all these coins. Oh, attempts for the green snipe there, just misses. And that is, that Luigi on the bike that might have been Mitch, got sniped out there. So again, Blaze looking pretty solid here. And does get booed one of those defensive items. Gonna chain through here. See what he's gonna get out of the double. It's gonna be a coin and a bomb. So the bomb can be pretty tricky here because you can disguise it. Cynda does have that red and placed perfectly. Cynda going off that ramp, and you cannot control where you're gonna land there. So that's a perfectly placed bomb there on the part of Blaze. Blaze taking a huge lead right now. Yeah, Blaze pretty much uncontested in position 1 right now. See if you're gonna chain, maybe look for a horn to try and defend against a blue. And unfortunately not gonna get it. It's going to get a coin followed by a banana, and there goes the banana used to defend, and here comes the blue. And this could be a whole lot of trouble for Blaze here. He's gonna get hit by it. Does still have a pretty good lead, but here comes the follow-up red. And here comes the rest of the field. Oh my goodness, trying to get Jacob. Jacob gets, nope. Jacob, that was lag. Jacob does not get sniped, but Jacob backs. Oh, a huge back and a huge result in the negative for Blaze. Blaze only getting 6, and that puts Jacob right back into this heat. Oh, Blaze is saving that one, unfortunately. Yeah, you kind of saw that back coming from Jacob, and that proved to be so clutch for Jacob, bringing him right back into a tie with first place. Next track is going to be Waluigi Stadium. Another common track in competitive play with the new meta and the new DLC. Now this time, we're going to see Blaze start a little bit from the back. It's going to have a couple coins to work with here. But Blaze, one of the best runners in this field, so I think might be looking to play back a little bit. Does going to have this mushroom here. Is probably going to use this for the big cut after this jump. And we see Blaze already setting up for it here, and there uses the mushroom, just goes wide to avoid the triple greens. Gonna go very tight here, trying to get the boost off of this half pipe here. And suddenly, Blaze right back in the lead. So probably gonna go wide here, use this boost pad, and get the double. Actually, no, it's gonna choose to hold on to the coin. Actually, probably was a smarter play. Right, so Blaze staying right up in position 1. Use the coin, looking for follow-up item. Unfortunately, it's going to be another coin. Looking to take the Nisk here. Is indeed going to get it. Pretty much all the Luigis are going to be using that Nisk there. Lots of Luigis up in the front once again. Red coming. Defense is there. Oh, the boo coming through, and unfortunately, this is going to leave Blaze defenseless right now. Again, good amount of separation coming through as one of the Luigis in third place gets hit out, so it is just Blaze running away once again. Another Luigi, presumably Cynda, on the chase. All right, not the greatest Nisk there, but Cynda, I believe, had a mushroom going through there, so Cynda looks like he's closing up. All right, might see this green backed here. Nope, gonna choose to hold on to it. Good amount of defense here, and this looks like it's Blaze's to win. Does back that, it does not connect, it looks like, so that's gonna be Blaze taking another win here. We'll see who was second place. It was Jacob. So Blaze will take the slight lead over Jacob with that win on Waluigi Stadium. Cynda, definitely a good gap between second and third place. No surprise with Blaze's track pick going for Wario Stadium. And Blaze is going to get his track pick. It is going to be Wario Stadium. And this is going to be race 8 of 12, but we run 2 separate 12 race Mogies. And aggregate score between both of the Mogies determines the winner here. So right away, gets the coin. Oh, that another Luigi trying to drag and possibly trail that green to knock. Oh, a huge snipe by Jacob. Saw the opening, and it is so tough to make up ground on this track. So that's going to put Blaze in quite a bit of a hole. Oh no, an even bigger hole as Blaze is in dead last, getting sniped by that banana and falling off the track. So Blaze, a lot of work to do. This could be a huge opportunity for Jacob to potentially even take the lead. See Blaze going wide, looking to get the coins. This is absolutely not a bagging track, so you got to keep running it. Blaze just looking to continue to get these coins, but does pull a blue. So we see where Blaze is going to deploy this blue. It might be here. It is indeed, as it goes going to chain through here. It's going to get a couple shrooms. He's going to try and start working his way back up through the field. Is going to be able to get back to 5th. Jacob must have gotten hit by something because Jacob's fallen back to 4th. Mitch in 3rd. And so does have some mushrooms here. It's going to take all players are going to take this cut. See Jacob throwing fire forwards. Oh, and now we see Blaze getting Jacob right back. Blaze working their way back to 3rd, trying to ride the wall to avoid the getting hit by the red, but unfortunately that is not successful. So we see Blaze up here in 4th now. It's going to get the double, and it's going to get a mushroom followed by a plant. This plant could be critical, but Cynical, I think, throwing fire. I think Cynical might have burned through the fire, so fire still coming forwards. It just misses, but only get 1 item. Is not going to get a mushroom, so he's not going to be able to take this cut here. Trying to snipe Cynda, but only gets Cynda's defense. So it's going to be Cynda, I believe, 2nd place. Blaze taking 3rd, and a Yoshi winning that one. So that's going to be Yuki taking the win here. Blaze with a 5-point lead over Jacob. Yuki with that win, moving up to 3rd place. Next trap pick is going to be Thwomp Ruin. Right, again, this is going to be the 9th race of 12 in this first half of this tournament. All right, so we're going to see if these players go for the nest. They are indeed a little bit. Oh, somebody got spun out there. So one of the Luigis did get spun out there. Yuki in the lead, but see, Blaze going to get the draft. It's going to go around Yuki and get the double. So it's going to immediately... Oh, what a snipe! That was Yuki with a huge snipe on Blaze. It seems like everyone's going after Blaze right now. So that's going to drop Blaze back to P5. And I see Blaze just looking to farm for some coins. Kind of a bit of a soft bag here. Again, gonna go for the coins wide here. Still up to 3rd place and does have the mushroom, so should be able to take this cut. Oh no, but it gets booed, so it's gonna be a Nisk instead, but is able to do it pretty well here. So Blaze working the way back up to 4th place. Oh, somebody came out of the boo just right at the same spot. So Cynical up in second place right now. See that green dangerously going, and it does connect with Cynical. You kind of saw that one coming. So this is going to put Blaze back up in second place. Another Luigi up very, very far away in the lead. But we see Blaze closing the gap right now. And that's going to be Cynda in the lead, taking the Nisk, as is all the players here. Blaze just getting the mushroom. It's going to use it to clear out the blooper. See, 2 reds, but gets hit. It goes right into the gear. A big mistake there by Blaze. So Blaze is going to red out Jacob. And has the sight set on Yuki, but this is going to draft him. Sorry, going to take a tighter line around him. So we see Mitch. Mitch, I believe, has a bomb up there. So that bomb could be quite dangerous, but Mitch shoots and throw it forward. The shot comes out, but the glider change proves very beneficial for Blaze in that situation. Blaze going to take third place. Cynda taking the win. Mitch second, Yuki fourth. So Blaze with a pretty good lead over Jacob. As we're closing up on halftime here. The Blaze gonna pick Waluigi Pinball. Track pick is going to be Blaze's track pick. It's going to be Waluigi Pinball. We see Mitch starting in second position here with the Luigi Teddy Buggy rollout. Mitch on the team Lethal Vengeance recently got first place at the McDaniel tournament a couple months ago, and was 5th place at the Moravian College LAN. So we do see Mitch fall a little bit behind here as a couple of drafts come through. Cynda taking the tight line around the pinball. It's Jacob right there, but all these players trying to avoid getting backed, and it ends up being Jacob who gets backed by Cynda's banana. But and we see Blaze getting hit out there, but Blaze will back Jacob with the boomerang. 6-7 DRW up in 5th place. Yuki up in 4th. Oh, the boomerang just misses, so we see trying to throw it backwards. Oh, unfortunately, Blaze gets hit by an errant green. Laggy Glitchy right behind Blaze here. As we go into the cannon. Right, going a little bit wide to get the item here. It's going to get triple mushrooms. Closing up, going a tight line around the pinball. Good stuff there. Jacob up in P2. Jacob might be looking for a back here, but no, it's going to hold on to the defense here with the red. And you see up going into the boo. Only gets a coin out of it, so it most likely stole first places. It's going to get the double here. Now, when the boo and the star are critical in this track, especially when going through the pinball section. Someone coming up with a bullet bill. Jacob ahead in second place. Yeah, Cynda appears to be way in the lead right now. But I think blue could still be in play. That snipe is successful on the part of Blaze on Jacob. So now we're see Blaze trying to make up all the ground on Cynda. Cynda very far in the lead. So Blaze pulling 2 reds. Gonna throw one of them here. And there is the shock. There is one Yoshi who did dodge. And see who that is. It could be, that might be Yuki who might have dodged that one. 2 reds, but Cynda's already gone. Here comes, that's lag. But lag, oh, the red's gonna skip, but the second one does connect. It's not gonna matter. Laggy Glitchy with a solid P2 there. But Cynda way ahead and takes that win. Blaze still in first place, but that win for Cynda put Cynda up into second place, overtaking Jacob. So it was Lag 4 who got the shock dodge with the star, and that's what led to the P2 for them. And we're seeing the Mushroom Gorge track pick from Blaze as well as Jacob. We also see a Singapore track, a Music Park track, and we are indeed going to get Music Park. All right, so this is going to be race 11 of 12 as we are getting close to intermission here. Oh, Blaze does not get an item. Is in danger of getting sniped, and I think that's why we're seeing Blaze drop back a little bit here. Nose has no defense here. Going to try and just play it safe here, trying not to get hit by anything. So going wide, trying to get the double. Does indeed get the double here. So I believe that's Jacob up in first place. See, oh, what? I'm not sure what hit Blaze there, but Blaze unfortunately falls right back into 6th place. So we see Yuki with a plant up ahead. Blaze going wide just to get the coin. Going to banana. Cynda's also back here, and Cynda gets sniped with the boomerang. Both Cynda and Blaze are bagging, and see Blaze is gonna get the super mushroom. Looking to move their way up here. Laggy with the triple green, so Blaze has to respect that here. But now we got a bit of a potential blade bait option. But okay, using that strat is going to get around Laggy. Blue is in play, and red is in play. Good fundamental play there, backing that green. So it's going to take the cut here and use the golden mushroom to get to move their way up forwards. So we see Cynical up in 3rd place here. I think that might be another Luigi up in 1st place, along with, I believe that is Yuki in 2nd. Somebody got hit. Yuki might have sniped somebody. Jacob, somebody's going to get hit. Nope, it ends up getting... had defense, so he's going to get trailed. Oh, a tight bomb! And that bomb proves costly for Blaze. Blaze looking to get the double item, but it's going to get screened out. Has to settle for a single. Only gets 3 mushrooms. Tight here. Cynda with the star. Going to come through here, and good recovery there by Blaze after that bomb tight. Yuki takes the win. Cynda 2nd, Blaze 3rd, Jacob 4th. So, again, pretty tight up at the top. Just when you think Blaze is trying to run away with it, somebody reels them right back. This is going to be coming up the last race before halftime. Track pick for Blaze is going to be Bone Dry Dunes. We see Jacob continuing with the Gorge pick. We also see Rock, Bangkok. Bangkok is a personal favorite track of Cynda. We also see 2 picks for Hyrule. All right, track pick is going to be Bone Dry Dunes. So again, this is going to be the final race before halftime, and then we will run another set of 12 races. Total aggregate score between the 2 Mogies will be your winner. All right, so we see Yuki with the early lead here, but Blaze does get item screened. Looking to get these coins, does get it. Yuki drafting, going back into the lead. And now we see more drafting coming through here. I believe that's Cynda. Sorry, that's Jacob, excuse me. Has to hit the brakes to make this turn. Very dangerous spot here to get back, so... But Jacob chooses to throw it forwards. Yuki does have the defense. Going for the higher lane here, which you don't see very much. But... see the green snipe attempt. That's good use of the back camera. Is able to avoid the green snipe attempt. Mitch, Yuki, and Blaze all up here in the front. All right, getting run into the wall. Oh, has to hit the brakes, gets knocked off the track. A huge turn of events here for Blaze. Blaze gonna have some work to do. Gonna make it back up to the front. Does Yuki have the defense? No, Yuki gets hit out over the cut. Oh. Hits one of the dry bones. That messes up Blaze's line. So this is looking like a pretty rough race for Blaze so far. I think, was that two boomerangs? Blue is deployed, and it's going to hit the Luigi in first place. That might be Cynda. So the blue Yoshi, who I believe... I'm not sure who that is, the blue Yoshi, but Yoshi in first place. Blaze trying to work their way back here. Throws the red. You see Mitch in third. That red is heading for Mitch. I believe it did connect. Trying to chain through. It's going to get fire. Throws the fire using that top path, but the red still tracks for him anyway. Then it's going to get the mushrooms trying to take this tight cut, but it's only going to be fourth place. Who won that? That would be Cynda switching to the blue Yoshi. Final result, Cynda actually wins the first half of this with Blaze in second place. Jacob third, Yuki fourth, Mitch fifth, Laggy, Glitchy sixth, I believe. So we're Cynical seventh and DRW eighth. So we are going to take a quick 15-minute intermission, and we'll come back with the second half in just a moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Capital Fact number 3. I'm Melville Casting, and I'm going to be joined here by Cynical for a little bit. So, how you doing today?
Hello, I'm good. The event's going amazing. I mean, there's a lot more people than there was last time, which is what we want. We want this event to grow, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, we definitely want this event to grow. Like, we're getting close to the point where we will have to run brackets for people. So it should, we're aiming for the gold standard that is SNS out in Vegas. So we have the venue. I believe we have the venue to do it. It's just getting the word out. This is only our third tournament, so. But I think we're building some really positive momentum. So how do you think you did in the first half?
Well, so the first half, I mean, it's not, I don't know if it's we're checking it right now for the TVs, but the delay is like the one thing I've noticed. Jacob also was on my setup last time. I don't honestly know how. I mean, he won the last event, but we're getting that checked now. Hopefully the second race or the second set of 12 races goes pretty well. But obviously, like at the start, I was getting really, really frustrated. And it was basically like 0.5 seconds I had to input, and it was showing on that. So tricks were not like getting hit, like stuff that, and I was like, I might as well like play right straight from the Switch, but I don't know if you would even get the feed. But
that's something we're definitely gonna need to look into. Obviously, Mario Kart, especially high levels Mario Kart, you need to be very precise with your inputs and your tricks and your lines. So anything that could potentially mess that up is going to be a problem. So, how do you think that? How do you think you're gonna do in the second half?
The second half, I might do a little bit better. Probably like 6th or 5th. I was honestly like thinking like I got to beat like Mitch or someone, but unfortunately, as you see on the screen, I've got 7. But the other players actually did really well. I mean, I believe they're in like Diamond, Gold. I come from like Mario Kart Wii community, so I'm not like super. I'm trying to get into the transition of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and how like all the tech, and they're all talking about different like YouTube videos that they had for Waluigi Stadium. Apparently, there's more strats. Weird ones like Thwomp Ruins. Like I don't know anyone who really TTs the track. Like it kind of just threw me on a curveball. So yeah, I'm just making the change to Market 8 Deluxe. And well, this is the first side you have to like lose to be a winner.
Right,
so.
right. You're gonna, especially with how stacked we are in this region, like. You're going to definitely take your lumps, but this is how you practice and this is how you get better. And I know a lot of these players here don't have too much LAN experience. Probably the person with the most LAN experience, honestly, is Jacob, because he's been out in Vegas. But it's still, ultimately, these are the points of these tournaments, having these monthlies. Like, you play against the best, you learn against the best, and then you'll be the best.
Right, yeah.
So, and it's funny you mentioned Thwomp Ruins, because I think I was, when I was doing research, I looked at Blaze's Twitter, and Blaze's Twitter was like controversial opinions about Mario Kart. He's like Thwomp Ruins top 10 track.
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of people that have different opinions on tracks, especially in Mario Kart Wii as well. So Mario Kart Deluxe, Thwomp Ruins, there's maybe like 5-10% of the population that actually enjoys the track, but probably like the stuff that I'm more comfortable is on DKS. The stuff that we practice in contingency is what I'm doing, like D13 stuff. Yeah. Like down at the bottom, I know that probably Mitch, Yuki, Jacob, and Cynda are like D1, D2 area.
Yeah, Cynda's D1, Jacob's D2.
Yeah, obviously Mario Kart Wii D2 does not transfer over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at all, but you have to start somewhere, and that's really important if you want to get into this competitive scene. It really is.
Like, I saw people in the chat commenting, it's like, this region just started and it's already one of the most stacked regions in the country. And I think based on like results we saw from MomoCon with literally Blaze 2nd, Cynda 7th, Power, who's not here, 17th, Jacob was 23rd, I was 25th, like out of 132 entries. That's pretty darn good. So,
right. Yeah.
Like you come out here, you will compete against some of the best in the country. We're really excited to have you here, Cynical, and good luck in the second half.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the second half. Sorry, we had a little bit of a mic issue. So let's go over the first half score. Cynda 85, Blaze 83, Jacob 76, Yuki 69, Mitch 56, Lag 4 41, Cynical 37, DRW 21. And I will post a link in the chat with the link to the spreadsheet so you guys can see and follow along at home. Once I get this sorted out, we will get going with the second half. All right, I'll give the command to start the second half. All right, so we are going to see the Wario Stadium pick once again. Starting things off, again, if you are leading the lobby, you get the first pick a track. Sorry, you get the best starting position, so makes sense that they're going for Wario Stadium to start things off. So again, Blaze was leading for most of the first half, but Cynda came back right at the very end to take the win in the first half. But here we go, starting off the second half, it's going to be on Amsterdam. Again, we're going to be sticking with Blaze's POV. All right, here we go. Again, race number 13, or the first race of the second half. Again, Blaze, one of the best runners in competitive Mario Kart, so seeing that as starting, oh, just missed the snipe attempt. Able to get the boost off of the little molehill. Again, such precision coming out from this player. Definitely has a slight lead over the rest of the field. Gonna hold on to this defense. So it does get a coin to follow up. All right. All right, it's going to throw out the banana. Let's see what comes behind it. It's going to be another banana. So it's going to get a quick little trick off of the water. I chain this into the double. Does get good amount of defense here. Good pick with the items. Oh, a little bit of a misplay, but still looking pretty good here. So has to go a little bit wide to go around that banana ground. See that red has the defense. Blooper is coming out. So let's play it nice and tight here. Has to hold on to this. Oh no! I think was trying to chain. Ends up does get the horn, but also loses the lead. Somebody coming up with a bullet. It's Jacob, but Jacob's gonna get horned by Blaze. All these players are going to fight for this double, but there is the shock. I don't think anybody dodged, but you do see Blaze here with a mushroom. Cynda with the defense. There is the boomerang, and it hits quite a few players. And oh my goodness, another boomerang hits Blaze, and a rough start to the second half for Blaze. Cynda gets the win there. Yuki second place. Unfortunate timing of that shock coming into play there, and it just ends up really hurting Blaze in that situation. All right, see what the pick is for the second race. It's going to be Music Park once again. Track picks do reset during intermission. So you are allowed to pick the same track that you picked in the first half. So we are going to have Music Park once again. All right, starting things off here. We see Blaze towards the back here in fifth. A bunch of players drafting. Oh, unfortunately, Blaze ends up falling off the track, loses all the coins. So we might see a little bit of bagging from Blaze as he's all the way down in seventh place. The DRW using the Inkling up ahead in sixth place, and Blaze is going to make the pass here, going low over the glider section, trying to chain through here. Somebody got hit, and it was Mitch getting hit by that green. So Blaze able to work their way back pretty quickly, but Cynda is... Luigi is absolutely gone. I think it's Cynda. But we'll see if Blaze can make a bit of a comeback here. Already done a pretty good job to make their way back in the second place. It's going to throw that red. I think maybe was trying to go for the double there, but misses and ends up just getting the single. Does get a red shell out of it, but trying to close the gap between him and first place. So it's going to chain through here. It's going to get two reds. Does have full allotment of coins, so looking pretty good in that department. Is going to just start continuing to throw these reds. The blue shell is out. I do not know if whoever's first place has a dodge. We're about to find out right now. Blaze pretty much all alone in second, so yep, looks like that blue did connect, and there's the red connecting as well. So that's going to be Blaze moving into first place with a very good loadout here. Has two mushrooms plus a bomb. So this is a pretty insurmountable unless a blue comes into play. And see, that red shell does get deployed. So, but here comes another red. Is it going to clip him at the line? It is. Cynda, it's going to take the win. All right, sorry about that. Looks like so me as the caster, I can only see Blaze's POV, and I can't see when I don't see when it gets switched to somebody else's POV. So unfortunately, we're going to be sticking with Blaze for the rest of the tournament. So here we go. This is going to be race number 3. Blaze looking for the snipe, does not get it here. But you see Blaze and Jacob up in front along with Cynda. Cynda in the lead. All right, so see that banana? That banana does connect. So Blaze does get spun out there. We see Mitch and Yuki both taking the cut through. So Blaze going wide, just looking to get some coins. Only has 2 coins right now. That red does connect with lag 4. We see that's Cynical passing in the blue Yoshi, but lag does get hit by the trailing green. So we see Blaze here with the stars, probably going to chain this, and is indeed going to chain it. It gets a good pull out of the chain, gets a star and a super mushroom. So we'll see when he's going to use this star, maybe predicting a shock here. Oh no, and predicts it wrong, and that's a huge unfortunate turn of events there for Blaze. Blue is deployed. It is going to hit. One of the Luigi's up in front. I'm guessing that was Cynda. That was indeed Cynda. Cynda's dropped down to 4th. Lag 4 up here in 6 now. Just gets passed by Blaze. Oh, Cynda gets hit by an errant green. This is a good pull here for Blaze. Has the defense there with the boo. Gonna time the strategic use of this. All right, it's gonna take the cut here, but does have this green for defense. But the Luigi in front is very, very gone, and I want to say that was Jacob taking the win. It is indeed Jacob. So Blaze 2nd, Yuki 3rd, Mitch 4th. So Cynda with the early lead. All right, next track's going to be Singapore. All right, here we go. This is going to be race, I believe, number 4. Starting here on Singapore Speedway. Notable thing with this track is that there is a very, very long section between the last item boxes and the end of the track. And if you're caught without an item, it could be very, very costly. So, see Blaze going wide, using those boost panels there. See Cynda and Yuki right there, but Blaze does get sniped out. I believe Cynda also got hit. Yuki in the lead right now. See, throwing the fire forwards is going to get Cynda with the fire. Boomerang is also deployed and it is going to connect. That was Cynda throwing that boomerang to get back at Blaze. Blaze looking to get the double. It is going to indeed get the double. I think might have screened DRW out in the process. Does get 3 mushrooms along with a boo. Might try and take it with this cut. Oh, yeah, see, he had to hit the brakes, but the piranha plant went away just in time. So, gonna use this mushroom here. It's gonna try and probably go into the boo right now. Ends up stealing the banana that was in front of him. So, this is a good loadout here for Blaze with triple reds. Mitch right behind. And we see 2 Yoshis in front, so that's Yuki definitely up in front. And the other Yoshi might be, actually not quite sure. So, I think I saw Cynical up towards the front there. Yes, that is indeed Cynical. Red deployed. It's going to go for Mitch. So, Critical to get this double here. Does indeed get it. It's going to get a plant. Not the greatest pull here if you're Blaze. Just trying to extend the life of the plant here. Does not have a mushroom for this cut here. Somebody got tripped at the end. It was Yuki who got clipped at the end. And Yuki, unfortunately, loses the lead. Cynical is going to take the win here. Yuki second, Blaze third, Jacob fourth, Cynda fifth, Mitch, Lag, and DRW. So very tight up in the front. Cynda with a slight lead. Again, Cynda has a 2-point lead over Blaze going from the first half of the tournament. So we're seeing a couple of Waluigi Stadium picks. We're seeing Boo Lake being picked for the first time. We're also seeing Coconut Mall being picked for the first time. And that's Jacob picking DK Summit. Not surprised there as well. All right, track spec's going to be DK Summit. As I said earlier, DK Summit's going to be kind of a critical track in competitive play, so we are seeing it once again. All right, so we're seeing Yuki with the early lead here. Pretty tight pack to start things off. But somebody got sniped in the cannon, and it was one of the Luigis. So we see Blaze moving into first place with the time trial stats. Missed on that snipe, but ends up dragging out one of the other Luigis. So probably going to go for the aggressive cut here. Is indeed going to get the aggressive cut. Maybe a little tight there. Is actually going to miss the boost pad. So it's possible to do that strat a little too well and end up missing the boost pad, so you don't get right back up to speed. So Cynical right behind, in second place. Cynical has been doing seemingly a lot better, so clearly he must have had some sort of a TV issue in the first half, unfortunately. Now that we have that resolved, Cynical has been right up towards the front. Right. Blaze choosing the chain here. Is going to throw out, use the, oh, a big bomb snipe, and it does connect. That was Cynical with the bomb snipe, and that just brought, oh, Cynda trails the green or throws it back, and oh my goodness, a huge, and this is where disaster can happen on DK Summit, and you see it right there. Blaze being the unfortunate victim of it, so that's going to drop Blaze all the way down to 7th place. So one of the Yoshis up in front, that might be Cynical. We see Blaze pull out a Super Mushroom, and there is the shock. So Super Mushroom is gone. You see some bananas being put tight along that strat, and so Star's gonna come out. Blaze forced to use it with that bomb there. Does have also 3 mushrooms, trying to set up for the double cut. Is indeed going to get it, but this time does have the mushrooms, but he is also going to get another item out of it. The item's going to be a green, but gets trailed by Jacob, and this could be a rough result for Blaze here. Does avoid the back spam, but that's going to be P4. One of the Yoshis won. That might be Cynical. It is indeed Cynical. Cynda second, Jacob third. So Cynical with a very strong showing in the second half here. Cynda in the lead. So a bit of a rough DK Summit race there, all set up by that bomb snipe on Blaze. And then just falling into the deep dark abyss that is DK Summit. So Bit of a rough race, but Blaze still looking pretty good here. Oh my goodness, we have a baby park. Well, this could be chaos. It's going to be very interesting to see, because this is a track you do not want to be in first until, like, the halfway through the 6th lap. I don't know if we're going to see some bagging here. We are. Now, don't DC the room, please. No, seriously, please don't DC the room. So, bag on the part of Blaze here is going to get a pretty good pull here. Has another star. It's going to chain that with these triple mushrooms. And it's going to pull yet another star. But now, with only 8 racers in the lobby, I do not know how high the risk of a shock is here. That being said, you're Yuki getting clipped by a random green. Good protection here if you are Blaze with the boo, waiting for the time to use it. It's still in 6th place, so I don't think we're going to see a shock right now. Going to be forced to use it there as the players with the stars are coming up forward. Well, with this amount of stars, we could very well see a shock. But we do see a blue in the pocket. Oh no, a back spam clipping with Blaze. This could be a very rough race for him. That's another super mushroom and gets clipped by another spammed green. I think that might have been from DRW. Does have the bullet, and it's going to be just too little too late. It's going to be a P5 for Blaze. So Cynda in the lead, Cynical second, Blaze third. And actually, I see the chat. Yeah, Rookie, you are right. I'm thinking this is a wireless lobby and not a LAN lobby. Yes, you cannot DC on a LAN lobby, so thank you for telling me that. All right, we see a couple Waluigi Stadium picks. We see a couple Boo Lake picks. Now, keep in mind, from the first Mogi, Cynda is up 2 points on Blaze. Blaze is up 7 points on Jacob. So far, the biggest mover between the first heat and the second heat has been Cynical. So we're gonna moving on. Once again, we're gonna get a pick of Excite Bike. Oh, unfortunately for Blaze, Blaze does get item screened here. Cynda in the lead. Throws the banana right into the path of Blaze, and Blaze gets item screened as well, so no coins. Pretty rough spot here if you're Blaze. Blaze probably going to get the double here, hits the brakes, make sure they get the double. It's going to get 3 mushrooms followed by triple reds. So it's going to use the mushroom here. Does work his way back up to 3rd place. Gonna start throwing those reds forwards. Does have some defense with the banana, but chooses to throw it and paint it into that double. So do have a blue on the way, and it clips Blaze. Unfortunately, on Excite Bike, that blue shell usually does not stay right in the middle of the track. It usually goes to one side or the other. And again, now we see Blaze getting hit by a random green, so Blaze all the way back in 7th place. Does have a star here. That is pretty tight, so I don't know if we're going to see a shock. We're probably going to see, yeah, the star right now. Going to take it tight through this turn. Oh, the mushrooms get stolen. So it does have some defense here with these triple greens. I think some greens got deployed. Oh, Cynical taking the cut there. Cynical doing a masterful job avoiding all those greens around. So Cynical's going to take third there. Yuki takes the win. Jacob second place. So it's going to be Cynda in the lead. Cynical second, Yuki third. So Cynda on aggregate is absolutely running away with this one. All right, pick's going to be Sky High Sunday. Coming towards the closing parts of this race here. We are at race 8 of 12 of the second half. Cynda very much in the driver's seat to take this title here. Blaze got a lot of work to do. Keep in mind, Blaze has got to beat Cynda by more than 2 points at the end of this to take first place. Yuki, not sure Yuki felt. No, Yuki was just taking a very tight line there. So Yuki in the early lead here. Red is deployed and it, nope, does not connect with Yuki. It's just a little bit of lag, which can happen even on land, unfortunately. So Yuki trailing a bomb. Going to be very interesting to see when Yuki decides to deploy this bomb. And there it is, and unfortunately Blaze cannot avoid it. So this is going to put Blaze down in 6. We see Cynical and Mitch right in front of... And it might have been item screened by the Boo. One of the Luigis. Blue is deployed, and it does connect with both Cynical and Cynda. Red also deployed. I believe that hit Cynda. Yuki got hit by the blue, so it's going to get passed for the lead. I believe that's Jacob up in front in the Luigi. Yep, Yuki in second place. Yuki might have fallen off the track or got hit by something, so that's going to be Jacob in the lead right now. With Blaze with the 2 greens plus a mushroom. All right, it's going to let go. Red coming, no defense, and that's going to connect. Yuki moving up in the second place with 3 mushrooms. That's going to allow Jacob to kind of run away with this one. For now, you see the back spam Red almost connects with Yuki, but you see Fire does connect with Blaze. But Blaze has triple Reds now. And there's the shock, the Reds go away. Right, see Yuki with triple Reds, and now Blaze with triple Reds tries to line out Yuki, but does actually stay on the track. Good play there by Blaze. Now it's just gonna back these Reds. Jacob cruising to a win there. So wow, in this heat we have a 2-way tie between Jacob and Cynda for the lead. Cynical in third, Yuki fourth, Blaze all the way back in 5th. I think the Baby Park track in particular was just very, very rough for Blaze. All right, so we see Blaze go with the pick of Waluigi Stadium. We see a 3DS Rainbow Road. We're going to get Waluigi Stadium once again. All right, 9th race of 12, so we're definitely coming to the closing stages here. Jacob in the pole position after winning that race on Sky High Sunday. Blaze, you see, getting item screened in second place, so he is kind of vulnerable right now. Well, Jake, all the players are going to be taking this Nisk here, but Jake, oh, wow, interesting. Jacob throwing it the green forwards. I think he might have meant to throw that one backwards, but Blaze is able to take the lead here. Going to use this boost pad and get the item box here. Get some defense here with this one green. You can see a couple Luigi's behind. I think one of them did get hit out. Red on the way. Takes away Blaze's defense. See a couple players get hit out in the middle of the pack. Another Luigi getting hit out, so here comes the red. No defense for Blaze, so that's going to connect. That's going to be Jacob moving into the lead. Green followed by Mushroom for Blaze. Jacob with the lead. Blaze in second place, and a bit of a gap between Blaze and the rest of the pack. See, third place with a star right now. We see Blaze passing Jacob to go into first place. Blaze does have a dodge in case a blue comes out with that mushroom, but I suspect that Blaze is going to hold on to that. So, sticking high, getting the boost off the half pipe here. Now, Blaze, a huge lead right now. Does get an item boot, and the blue is coming, but the dot... Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. The mushroom was used, so not going to be able to avoid, but is still far enough away to take the win. So that's going to be a win for Blaze. Couple Luigi's right behind. It's going to be Jacob and Cynda, who are... Oh my goodness, it is so tight. Jacob in the lead in this half. Blaze and Cynda are tied. Remember, Blaze needs to beat Cynda by more than 2 points to win this. And Jacob is... After the first round, Jacob is 9 points behind Cynda. We are coming down to the closing races here. This race is going to be on Wario Stadium. This is Blaze's track pick. This should be a very good pick for Blaze, but that being said, last time we raced here on Wario Stadium, Blaze got sniped out early and wound up going right to the back of the pack. Race 10 of 12. Right, looking to go tight here. Does get this item box. Just gets a coin. Going wide to get the coins here. Jacob going tight. Jacob with a red. Let's see if Blaze gets sniped again. This time it's not going to happen. Oh no, it does happen. Everyone gets hit. Jacob gets hit. Blaze gets hit. So, bunch of big names down towards the back. So that's Mitch and Cynda are up towards the front here, trading the lead right now. So this is good spot if you're Cynda right now. You see red followed by the mushroom, so... And that's actually huge. So Cynda does get taken out by Blaze's red. Mitch in the lead right now. Blaze with all 10 coins, so is at full speed. Now if you are Blaze, you definitely want to play some defense here. Just make sure that Cynda does not pass you. So we see coin followed by a bomb for Blaze. Chooses to throw it at a critical juncture. It's very tough to avoid a bomb at that turn in the track, so it does connect. Blue is deployed. Blaze does have a dodge, and Blaze is going to have to use the dodge as Mitch hits the brakes, and there is the blue dodge. So Blaze looking very good here in a critical juncture in this tournament. 3 Luigi's making up the top 3, followed by the Yoshi, who I believe is Cynical, and then Yuki right behind. Yuki with a star, DRW with a star right now. We just see Blaze running for his life. with the coin followed by the banana. Chooses to hold on to it in case of red's deployed. A good gap. So, and one of them got hit out. One of the Luigi's got hit out. Here comes the red, but the defense is there, so that's going to be a win for Blaze. Now, the question is, where did Cynda finish? Cynda in 3rd place. Blaze has a lead of 4 points over Cynda. If this holds, Blaze will win the tournament. Remember, Cynda is up by 2 points over Blaze after the first 12 races. So since Wario Stadium's already been picked, we see Blaze going for the pick at 3DS Rainbow Road. And once again, Blaze gets his track pick. It's going to be 3DS Rainbow Road. This is race 11 of 12. Blaze currently up in aggregate by 2 points over Cynda. Here we go. Right, it's gonna take a nice tight line here to start things off. Gonna go against, again, a tight line, choosing to skip the coins for now to make sure he keeps the track position. Right, let's see what the second item is. It's gonna be a coin, so... And Blaze just running it. Looks like one of the Luigis might have fallen off the track, or it might be some lag. So I do see Cynda and Jacob, but Cynda does get hit out by Jacob. So we see full 10 coins. Blaze looking for the back of that green. Is going to take this nice and tight here. Going to get a green followed by a coin. Cynda in second place right now. All right, Cynda's still there. If a blue shell in this situation could be absolutely enormous. So once again, Blaze running. Cynda right there in second place. Blooper's gonna get negated by the boost pad. Gonna choose to burn that coin. Here comes a red. Defense is there and gonna get another defense behind it. I think Cynda got hit out. So this could be Blaze's to win right now. Blaze with a humongous lead because Cynda got hit out. That red is not gonna matter. Blaze is gonna take the win in this race. Where did Cynda finish? Cynda is still in second place, so Blaze has a lead of 6 points over Cynda in this heat. In aggregate, Blaze has a lead of 4 points. So once again, for first and second place, in order for Cynda to win this, Cynda needs to win this race and be more than 4 points ahead of Blaze. And the track is gonna be Mushroom Gorge. Now, this particular track with the gorge section, a shock could be humongous. Here we go. This is going to be the final race. All right, Blaze starting things off here in the lead. We do see Yuki way in the back, maybe choosing the bag here in the white Yoshi. Jacob right behind Blaze here in second place. See Jacob, we see Cynical, we do not see Cynda. Where is Cynda? Cynda might be bagging. Maybe that Luigi all the way in the back. No, I stand corrected. Cynda and Jacob both made the gap jump, and that is Cynda all the way back into second place right now. But if you're Cynda, that's not good enough. Interesting. Blaze choosing the long track. Maybe saw that Cynda had the horn. Cynda was forced to use that horn or got it booed away. So Cynda in the lead, and there's a shock, and it knocks Cynda off the track potentially. But here comes the blue. Blaze in the lead. Blaze is going to get hit by this. But at least not getting hit in the gourd section. So that's going to allow Jacob to take the lead. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yuki with a star taking the lead. And now, oh, this is huge. But Cynda's back here as well. Cynda's in 6th place. Again, Cynda needs to win by 4 points over Blaze to win this. Cynda's right now in 5th. That's not good enough. But we see a huge pull on the part of Blaze. Has a bullet to get himself through the gourd section. He's going to deploy it now. So we see a couple players trying to make the gorge jump. I don't know who did. That is a 3rd place for Blaze, but where did Cynda finish? It's not good enough. Cynda in 6th. That's going to be Blaze taking the tournament. Please give me a moment to calculate the scores, and then I'll be back with the final results.